Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Hendra Lake in just on the outskirts of Cardiff, in St Mellons. Beautiful little lake, plenty of carp in here, bream, big bags of bream, some nice 5-6 pounders in here. Also there's a few, well, quite a few carp actually, double figures, pushing over 20 pounds. Fantastic carp fishery and bream fishery. I've had bags of 80 pound plus of bream here on a regular, really nice place. Plenty of wildlife here. We're just looking across the bottom end of the lake. You can see in the distance the peg number 1, I believe it is, which is a disabled peg. I'm just going over it now. It's my preferred peg, that is. You need to cast about 30 to 40 yards, and you're into the fish. Plenty of bait out there, and they'll come to you. Looking there on the other side of the lake, on the left hand side, there is what they call the railway bank side. There's about 5 or 6 pegs over there, I believe. It's not the area that I fish. The carp anglers tend to populate there, so I stay away and fish well, just below us now as we're looking down. Really good fishing it is. I think it's about a 8 or 10 pound for the day. You can get a season ticket there. I'm not sure what the cost of the season ticket is, but obviously it's going to save you money. Water's down a little bit looking at the margins there, but still fishes well. There's pegs all along there. They're all natural pegs, there's no platforms. It's just you can actually, in some of the pegs, you can get in the water, get a platform in, or put your box on its legs and actually get in the water. But I always fish from the other side. The lake is actually closed at the moment. It closes the 31st of March, and then it reopens again on the 1st of June, so it'll reopen shortly. Give the lake a rest, and a little bit of spawning takes place. You can fish 3/4 along the railway bank, and then that's all sectioned off then for spawning, and you just can't fish that side at the bottom end. But, that point there is the elastic peg, I believe, and then you can come back. But around the other side, you can't fish that side. This is a pity, really, but it would open up the lake a bit more. But it's council owned, so you have to abide by their rules, I believe. But it's a nice lake. Had some cracking days there. Nice path that goes all the way around, so you can push your trolley or your barrow quite easily along the path, and then just set up and then your vacant peg, and then the bailiff will come round to you. So it's quite easy, really. Just there's a lovely car park. I'll show you the car park in a minute. There's a nice car park. Park up and then barrow your stuff around. There's plenty of room there. It's lovely, lovely bream there. Probably a couple of, well, quite a few, £10 plus bream in there. The average around about £5 or £6. There's some perch in there, roach, red. I've not had any tench out here. I know there are some tench in here, but they don't seem to show. But, that point there is, that's all out of bounds, that is. There's no pegs on that point, going straight across the water. Yeah, it is a nice lake. That's the car park there in the distance on the slightly left. There's plenty of room in there for plenty of cars. And then you just walk through the gate, around the corner and then onto the lake. It looks nice and quiet there now because obviously there's no fishing at the moment. Well, when I filmed this, there was no fishing. It was the middle of April. I filmed this in the middle of April. There'll be a lot greener there now at the moment than there is now. It's about 5 foot in places, 6 foot maybe. This spot here, that's a disabled peg now. They used to be just the same as the others, a natural peg. They've built a disabled peg there, which is handy if you're wheelchair bound. You can come straight out of the car park along the nice path straight to the peg. That's the car park there on the left. See a few cars in there, just make them out. Beautiful water, beautiful, nice and peaceful. Yeah, I've had some really big bags of bream here. You just gotta sit on them for a bit. Might take an hour or so to get them around your feed, but once they move in, they're just there in numbers. You get it right, and you'll have a really good day. Worm works well. Just a couple of dendrobinas on, or a bit of corn, that works well for the bream. I've not fished maggot here much. You tend to get pestered with the rudd and the small roach. There are some big roach in here, but they're few and far between. But there's certainly lots of roach and rudd in here, small. We'll land the drone in a minute, and we'll have a look around the lake and look at some of the pegs. They're all, as I say, they're all natural pegs. There's no platforms apart from the disabled one, but it's quite comfortable there. Easy access. Bailiff will actually walk around a couple of times a day to collect your day ticket. Yeah, that point there you can see, that's the marker for no fishing on the other side. So, just be mindful of that if you do a visit. Plenty of wildlife here. It does get a bit busy in the summer holidays, the same as all the lakes, and you know, and weekends can be busy with the carp anglers. But you come here in the week, particularly when the kids are in school, there's no issues actually getting a pay. Yeah, you can see, if you look on the margins, you can see it's a bit shallow there at the moment, but you go out 2 or 3 foot and it drops off quickly. So be mindful if you are putting your platform in there, don't go out too far. But, yeah, we'll land the drone now, and we'll have a look at the camera around the lakes. And have a look at some of the pegs. Yeah, that's the railway bank on the far side. Obviously it's called the railway bank because the railway runs along the back of it. You see the feeder just coming in there. Sorry, that's the exit. The feeder comes in the other side. So the water goes out along the leaves. Fantastic, fair play. Yeah, these are sort of typical of the pegs on the lake. As I say, they're natural, they're not, there's no platforms here apart from the disabled. But you can get quite comfortable there and get all set up nice and tidy, and you know, you'll have, there are pegs better than others, but the majority of them are quite comfortable. Plenty of these about. Geese, I believe, and a swan. I'm just moving around to the left a little bit. As I say, most of the pegs are very, very similar. So it doesn't matter where you fish, you know, you can bring the fish to you, and you should have a good day. I tend to, when I fish down by the disabled platform, just to the right of that. I used to fish on the disabled, but because it wasn't there, but now they've put in a disabled, so it's only right that you leave that free. So I tend to fish to the right of it, still in the same, more or less the same water. But, some of the rules and do's and don'ts and what can you do. Yeah, it is a really nice fishery, fair play. And good value for money. I mean, most places are a tenner these days. Yeah, that's the disabled pay. It's quite nice. So you've got the platform, the plank in the front to stop the chair moving forward, and a nice flat concrete base. That's all you need. Plenty of room on it. Probably get 2 anglers on there actually. Got a picnic bench there if you're into that. Lifebuoy. A fantastic place, a fair play. Right on the outskirts of Cardiff. St Melanie. Nice flat path to push your trolley or your barrow around. What more could you ask for? Yeah, it's more of a natural venue as opposed to these commercials. It's been there for donkey's years. I mean, I remember going down there as a kid. And I'm 70 now, and it's still there. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you very soon. We'll get another out shortly. Take care now. Bye.